We are joined today with Cal Lutheran head coach Kelly Roselle, junior Michelle Lawrence, and senior Allie Eason. Coach, can you start with an opening statement, please?
I want to give a lot of credit to Wittenberg and Paco Labrador. I think he's one of the best coaches in the nation. I have nothing but respect for him and his group. We knew after watching him yesterday that we were going to have our work cut out for us, especially since we had to play a 5-set match. And luckily we were able to use our momentum going into that. I also want to say that this was for all the kids that have come before these kids and all my assistant coaches and everyone that has helped to get us to this point, our athletic director, everybody on our staff, all the professors that allow me to proctor tests and get the kids out here. Something that we've been dreaming about, something I've been dreaming about for my whole career, and to do it with this group of kids is really, really special. I couldn't be more proud of my group.
Can you talk about this group of kids, Coach?
Oh, do we have a time limit? I mean, they are so hardworking. They continue to do all the right things. They have put volleyball in the front seat for the last 3.5, 4 months, have sacrificed blood, sweat, and tears, social lives, hours that they could have been doing so many other things, and just continue to believe in the process. And it was such a roller coaster for us this year, and they just kept believing and kept pushing. And when one girl was struggling, another girl would pick her up, and that's exactly what we're trying to do at Cal Lutheran, is develop not just a team but a sisterhood, and we take that very seriously. So this group is the epitome of Cal Lutheran volleyball.
Michelle, we'll start with you then. Allie, what does it mean to be able to say that you're a national champion now?
Well, hasn't really sunk in yet, but it's amazing. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. We've worked the past 3.5, 4 months. We've worked our hardest, and we've gone through so many ups and downs, and people did not think we'd make it this far. People didn't make it. We think we'd make it in the NCAA tournament, and we fought all adversity, and we got here, and we did work, and we believed. That's all we could have hoped for. Cool. It's no words. It's a dream come true.
Coach, can you talk about your defensive plays today? Paco brought it up that you guys are making some amazing plays. Can you talk about your defense today?
We just push these kids all the time. We put them in impossible situations and impossible drills, and Kevin Judd hitting at them every day, and just pushing them and making them frustrated at practice, I'm sure. And you know, we had a pretty good game plan coming in. We had a pretty good idea of what they were going to do. We were fortunate enough that we got to watch them a couple of times, and I thought my kids were extremely disciplined on defense today. But at the end of the day, I just want my kids to be athletes and go with their instinct, and that's something that I talk to them about. Is just we just need to out-athleticize them tonight, and that's part of our motto. So I was incredibly proud.
Allie, can you talk about how it feels to end your career being named the most outstanding player in the NCAA tournament?
Well, I'm pretty depressed that my career's over, but yeah, obviously wouldn't have it any other way. It was just amazing getting to play like how we played as a group for my last match of my career. Couldn't have asked for anything else. I love the girls to death. They're all my best friends, and I don't know where I'd be without them. So I'm just very happy that we were able to end this season on such a high note.
We will open it up to questions.
Coach, I was just noticing that in your timeouts, especially in the third set, that a lot of your girls were pretty pumped up and they like to dance in the timeouts. What is that all about?
That one keeps coming up, doesn't it? I guess that's pretty unorthodox. It's all about staying loose. And that is definitely not my mantra. You would not see me out there dancing, but it's whatever works. And I think the kids that are out on the court kind of thrive on it too. We just want to stay loose, and at the end of the day, it's just volleyball. We don't try to make it too serious, and the kids seem to play a lot better when they're loose. So It was a full-on dance party in the 10-minute timeout, and that was pretty much the only instruction. Get the strobe light going, get the music going, and start dancing.
Kelly, or Allie and Kelly, I know Michelle, you weren't here, but just the experience of 2 years ago, I mean, does that factor in this at all? Now that you've won it, you can kind of really maybe tell the truth. Does that motivate you? Did you learn something from that you use this time after the experience 2 years ago, Allie and Kelly?
I think it made us realize that we really can do this, because we have always believed in ourselves that we get to this point, but believing and then actually doing it, it's something else. So I think our experience from 2 years being so close to where we wanted to reach, I think that really showed us, like, keep believing, keep working, we can do it. And I mean, after the 10-minute break, that was something we weren't expecting the last time, so I think definitely a coach having us just get in the locker room and dance it out like how we do, and approach the third set as the first set where we have to step on it and work and know nothing's going to be handed to us. I think that experience from 2 years ago is what helped us a lot.
Anything to add, Kelly, to that, basically?
I would agree with that. I didn't know Amber Warner's, and I called her 2 weeks after we lost in 2013 because I knew she was the only person that would understand what I was going through. And she said that in her 10-minute timeout, they got in there and danced and joked around and did everything, and I thought she beat me at my own game.
She outwitted you.
Honestly. And we were given a lot of instruction and doing stuff like that, and I thought, yeah, I need to learn from that and kind of do that same thing. So that honestly was something that I thought about this time going in.
And just, I know obviously you expect you want to win, but did you expect a sweep today? Or is that surprising to you more than just the fact that you won? Anyone?
Who's that going to?
Anyone.
We expected a hard-fought battle, but we also expected to play well. We were prepared, and I don't know if I could ever say we expected to win in 3. I kept telling myself, wouldn't it be nice if we could just win in 3? And, the kids just executed, and we're playing well at the right time, peaked at the right time, something we've talked about forever, and it just all came together tonight.
Allie, your serving was huge today. Do you like having the ball in your hands, especially for the last point of your career?
Yeah, I love the pressure. I think that's kind of what makes me a good player is I thrive off the pressure and knowing that, the girls are relying on me. Game point, we definitely in practice, we put ourselves in the situation where it's 100% serve, and I for sure did that. I was like, yeah, we're just going to put this one in. But yeah, I like the pressure.
I've got 2 things for you guys. When we got on the bus to leave California and come here, you got some t-shirts, and I heard you do anything for a t-shirt. How does that one feel? Where does it rank?
This is my favorite t-shirt, even though it's got some paint on it now, but we won't ever take it off.
And one more thing, back home you guys have people supporting you all over campus. They've been, following every move. What do you have to say to them?
Yeah, we have the best fans by far, whether they're in the gym cheering us on or they're across the nation. I mean, we saw pictures, Snapchats, Instagrams, Facebook posts, and we were just overwhelmed by the support. There's no other feeling to have your whole entire school rally behind you.
This was definitely for them as much as it was for us.
Absolutely.
You guys made school history today. This is the first NCAA title for Cal Lutheran. Your names are etched in stone now. How does that feel? All of you. It's a long time coming, Cal.
Yeah, I don't know. I just keep thinking about all the kids that came before, and that's what motivates me, for sure. Not just the group of kids that I have and all the sacrifices and hard work, but all the kids. I had a former player post all the stuff from 2006, and just thought, man, we need to do it. And for all the kids that have come so close and have helped me and have believed in what we were doing, and Kevin sticking with me, God bless him, and God, my mom and my aunt going to every match, and my husband at home. Oh my God, that is the most thankless job on earth. I just wouldn't be where I am today without my husband. He's my sounding board. He always believes in me. He talks me off the cliff all the time. I just can't say enough about it. It is absolutely unreal.
Any other questions?
For the student athletes, could you talk about what it means to
I was very skeptical about it going into my like freshman year, but I'm just so happy that that's what I ended up going with. You have to play for the love of the game, and that's the only thing. Like, there's no pressure to be, you know, like performing to keep your scholarship or anything like that. Like, you just get to play because you love it, and you know that the girls on your team are playing for the same reason. So, you know, it really just makes going to practice and just knowing that you're going to have fun and like work your butt off still, but it's just because you love it, and that's just like a really big thing that we pride ourselves on.
Yeah, I know kind of both sides of the story with being a previous D1 player, and I could not think of playing in a different division ever again. D3 has taught me that my academics come first and that they are very important, but at the same time I get to go into the gym and play volleyball, and it's a huge stress reliever, and it's not like we're going in there and fighting to get a starting position every day. It's going in there to have fun with my sisters and to improve each and every one of us and improve ourselves on and off the court.
I was just curious, how many of you, being from California, have never seen snow before?
Two of them hadn't.
Yeah, you have,
Well,
you were in Colorado.
2 years
I've
ago.
seen.
2 years ago, Michigan was my first time being in actual snowfall. So this is like my
I'm in
second
Michigan,
time.
it's snowy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Beautiful.
Second time, right?
Yeah.
Second
and
time.
then Michaela and Molly's first.
It was Michaela's first, yep.
And Molly's.
So we'll love this.
There's a drought in California. You're not gonna see a whole lot of snow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.